Today's lesson is on rotations and covers pages 162 and 163. For the first question, they're going to ask you to draw an arrow after each turn. You'll start by drawing an arc, so the curved arrows are the arc to show where the final arrow should be, and then you'll draw the arrow. So they'll initially just give you one arrow. If they ask you to turn 90 degrees, that is a quarter turn. It makes a right angle in the middle because it's a quarter of a circle is 90 degrees. So clockwise is the same direction as a clock. Counterclockwise goes the opposite direction. So 90 degrees clockwise. Clockwise means we'll drop down and follow the clock arm a quarter turn. 90 degrees counterclockwise means we'll go up the clock, we'll go backwards on the numbers, but we'll still do a quarter turn. When we get to question E and asks us to go 180 degrees, that's going to be half a turn, but you still need to draw the arc going the right direction. So clockwise will come here, whereas counterclockwise would go backwards on the numbers. 270 degrees is 3/4 of a circle, so it is a 3/4 turn, which is like 3 little sections. So clockwise, we follow the clock 3/4 of a turn. Question 2 asks you to match each rotation on the left column to a rotation on the right column that gives you the same result. So you can use question 1 to help you with this. What you might have noticed is that when we did 90 degrees clockwise, it goes from facing the right to facing up. This also goes from facing the right to facing up, but it goes 270 degrees clockwise instead of 90 degrees counterclockwise. So if those were on our list, we could show that they are matching. So you'll have to look, here's 90 degrees clockwise. Where else do you have something that starts here and then goes all the way around there? Question 3 is going to ask you to use a set square and a circle instead of a compass. So this is a set square and the compass to rotate 90 degrees. So a set square is something with a corner on it that makes a 90-degree angle. So you would line up the edge of it with P so that it makes a connection to the center, and then you trace the bottom, and where it crosses the circle is your P image. And then you label which quadrant P and P image are in. So P is in quadrant 1, P image is in quadrant 4. If we look here, here's P. So if you look, make a 90-degree angle, it comes out here. So it goes from quadrant 1 to quadrant 4. Question 4 is going to ask you to use a set square or a ruler and a circle to rotate P the given amount clockwise or counterclockwise and label the P image and then identify which quadrant P and P image are in. So if I look at the first question, they're asking me to go 180 degrees, so that's a half turn, so the straight edge of a ruler, and clockwise will go to the right. So I'm going from here to the right 180 degrees, so I have my straight edge, and I label my quadrants. This one will also be 180, so it should make a straight line. You'll label it P image, and then which quadrants are they in? And you'll notice they have the Roman numerals here to help you remember which quadrant is which. When they ask you to go 90 degrees, if you have something with a corner on it, so it could even be using the very bottom edge of the ruler, which is 90 degrees, you could create that 90-degree angle. But look, it's counterclockwise, so actually this needs to be the bottom of it, so it would come up here, okay, because we're going counterclockwise, so it would be about there. When it says 270, Now we don't have necessarily something that makes 270 degrees. However, it's the opposite of 90. So if you're going clockwise 270 degrees, then it's probably about the same as putting a 90-degree angle on this side. So it should be about there. It's a little bit challenging to give you too much detail with the video lessons, but if you need any help, please do not hesitate to set up a Zoom call with me so that we can try and sort through this together.